All right, I'm Cho Ying. Welcome back. Let's finish the last three of misconceptions. So number seven, the misconception is I have been doing meditation, but still cannot end conflicts. So this is where people fail in meditations. We have an expectations of what should happen instead of just letting it happen. It leads to more questions than answers, but more question doesn't help either. They just lead us to the right back to our analytical minds. Isn't the purpose of meditation is to clear and quiet our mind? So depending on who we are in our own personal experience, there is a few things that may be happening. One is we don't know what to do or what our thoughts are. So in order to access the power to reprogram your subconscious mind, you really need to actually take actions and break old thoughts patterns that you don't want. And secondly, we arrive at a conclusion to our question with no clear answers. So third is we don't actively listen and know how to observe. So that's misconception number seven. So if you've done a lot of years of meditation, that is completely fine. But if we don't know how to end conflicts in the problem that we create with our story of the minds, then the meditation, it isn't because it's not working. We just don't know where to point to what our minds are. So we have to maybe do a little bit more active meditation or more practice and integrate that parts, whatever meditation you are doing. So the frameworks will give you ability to point you where you need to look for and how to look for it actually. And you can listen to the thoughts and hear what it's saying. Okay. So number eight, misconception number eight is meditation remove ego. The self, the I, the me, but I'm feeling stuck after years of meditations. So one of the misconceptions that number one, at least my view in meditation is you cannot remove the ego. Okay, so we hear a lot about the ego and we blame everything about the egos. Okay, so there's no such thing as ego death. But yes, you can experience oneness and wholeness of love, experiencing love and connection with everyone, this planet's every sentient beings. But that doesn't really remove the ego because the minute you are in your thoughts and emotions, you are being human again, right? So you will have challenge within the self. Okay, so if you separate them, the ego, what you're doing, you actually have more conflict. It's like creating a story between battle between yourself. It's not a good thing. And meditation should not give you that. It should rather simply observe and listen to the thoughts and how you follow them and how you have those inner dialogues. So, who is observing and who is doing the talking, right? So, these questions will give you a stronger insight into your own intuitions. If we don't understand the story of our minds and thoughts, your entire gut intuition can just lead us to an incorrect reading. It's just stories that lead us to the wrong path. So let's keep that in mind. We don't want to separate anything. Everything's all connected. And we have to at least begin with loving ourselves. Whether we fight ourselves with calling the ego, we'll look into a lot more deeper than that when we come to the meditation practice. The lastly, meditation and misconceptions. I love to share this one. I cannot sit still, and too many things are going on in my mind. You don't have to really be very still when you're beginning learning meditation. You can move, right? You have a body. Sometimes the body it needs to be practiced to be kind of like relax and release those energy. It's like an exercise. But sitting require learning how to keep your body still. It's a practice. It's not the mind, right? We cannot really get into the meditation yet when we can't control our body, okay? Because the body is much more bigger, massive of energies. So one example, if you can sit and watch movie for 2 3 hours, you should have no problem sitting still, just because your mind is being distracted by entertainment. So it's your thoughts that you cannot bear to observe or listen to, but you can train both your body and mind at the same time. You might have pain in your body, unable to sit in different positions, but that's easy to train and it comes in time. So the more our body can be still, the easier it is for our mind to be still. But it is stillness is where we can be quiet and navigate our mind to end conflicts of our thoughts. So hope you enjoy this last story misconception. I see you on the next video or audio. and thank you for joining.